What's up, y'all? Welcome back to my channel. It's your girl Chanel Haley here, and today I'm going to show you how I achieve my beautiful, flawless, full coverage base that lasts me all day long. Not budging, it's not going anywhere. I also do have acne, so I'll show you how I cover up all of my acne scars to achieve this beautiful finish. It's something I've been working on for the longest, the perfect technique for my face. So let's go ahead and get into it. Make sure you go ahead and like this video, subscribe to my channel, and let me know in the comments if this video was helpful. Let's get into it.
My hormonal acne has been acting up lately, but don't worry, I'm going to show you how I cover up all of these acne scars by color correcting. And this one is by Bobbi Brown in the color Deep Peach. This is going to help neutralize any discoloration that we have on the face, being acne, redness, or any kind of dark spots. And I'm just using a little bit of color theory to cover all of this up. Now, you don't have to go out and buy all the products that I use. A lot of drugstore products work just as good. This is just my collection, what I've been building up, and what has been working for me. Now, to cover up that color correction, I'm using this Nars Concealer in the color Chestnut. And this is my identical color. And as you can see, as I'm blending it, my skin is evening out. And this is really my favorite part, a part that I cannot miss in a full glam because it just evens out my skin and gives me a clear base to work with. When it comes to soft glam, it is very soft, but it's also a lot of products that's being used and technique. This entire process probably takes me about an hour and a half to do a full soft glam beat. But until my skin clears back out and evens back out, this is my go-to just to get a full, clean surface. So please don't be shy. Please don't be scared if you do have acne because we can cover all of that up and give you a clear base. I just take whatever product I have left onto my forehead and bam, do y'all see the skin? Like that combo, it just eats down. And so it's time to go ahead and set the face. I just recently started doing this and I noticed a big difference in how long my face stays on. But anytime we're working with liquids or creams, we definitely want to go in and set that anyway. So I'm just taking a little bit of translucent powder. This one is from One Size. And this has been my foundation go-to. It is the Haus Labs foundation mixed in with the e.l.f. Halo Glow. I will have all the products I use and the colors down in the description below. But the Haus Labs foundation is my favorite foundation. It is a full coverage foundation, but when we blend it in, it is so skin-like. I also love the e.l.f. Halo Glow because it just gives a natural glow, especially for the summertime. So them two combined is chef's kiss. This won't leave you looking cakey, but just naturally glowing skin, which is perfect for a soft glam. I'm going in with the Holy Grail Real Techniques foundation brush and just buffing that into the skin. And as I'm blending this out, you can see how beautifully it's blending out and nothing is looking cakey at all. And when it comes to makeup, you don't need a whole lot of brushes. As you can see, I will be using the same brush throughout this whole process because it's just a necessity. And please don't mind my eyebrows. I just got them waxed and yeah, she burnt me a little bit. But look at the skin. It is giving full coverage, but natural, skin-like, beautiful. So I'm going in with this Blk Opal contour to contour. I've had it forever, and it looks like it works the best when it gets a little bit old. So to contour, I actually go right on top of my cheekbones, and I don't like a whole lot of nose contour, so I take whatever I have left to actually contour the nose with that same brush. And we're contouring just to bring a little bit of warmth back into the skin. And I'm also going to contour that neck down there, honey. We got a double chin going on, and we don't need nobody to see that, so we'll cover that up a little bit. Now, these two concealers have been my go-to as well to highlight. It is the Makeup by Mario concealer and the Too Faced Born This Way concealer, and I just mix them together, and I feel like I get the perfect shade for a highlight. This is one of those trust the process videos because it's going to be looking crazy until the very end. But this is all my highlight placement underneath my eyes, my lip. I'm going to do my forehead, my eyebrows. And one thing about this, I really take my time This is not a rush the process look. Now, if y'all want a simple glam, something, you know, we can do in 15 to 30 minutes, I definitely can do one of those. But I don't know why I've been gravitating towards this full glam look lately. I just love the way that it looks. And once we get done with all the highlight placement, we're going to go back in with that foundation brush just to buff out the edges. And if I were to recommend one product for you to buy out of this whole video, it would be this foundation brush, because it is my holy grail brush and it just evens everything out. And I use this almost in every step of my makeup routine. And everything is just blending in so seamlessly. I'm using the Makeup by Mario concealer brush to actually go in and blend out that concealer. And I really love this brush because it just really gets into that under eye and it doesn't pick up too much product to where we're blending away that concealer. I see a lot of people struggle with that as well, especially when y'all are using a sponge, that you are blending out the concealer too much to where the product is gone. And we don't want to do that. We want to leave the product seamlessly, but blended. Because once we blend it out too much, then all that product is gone and it's not going to look as good. And I didn't just get here yesterday. This takes a lot of time and a lot of practice. To brighten up that highlight, I'm using the e.l.f. Camo Concealer in a shade Way Too Light. I'm also going to mix my blushes. This is the e.l.f. Camo Blush. And I'm going to go in with the Juvias Place blush as well. And just so we can get a little bit of an ombre effect with our blush. And to highlight, I'm using this blush tape from Tarte. And I'm just going to blend that all together. And it looks so pretty. One thing about these products, they go a long way. So you don't need to use a whole lot. And just going in with that same Makeup by Mario concealer brush to blend out that concealer. Now to sharpen up that contour, we're going to use that Too Faced Born This Way concealer underneath the contour. And I hope I'm not losing you, but if you follow this step by step, you will get a beautiful base. But it just takes time and we have to do each step. So I'm just going to take a Real Techniques brush and buff that into the skin so we have no harsh lines. And you can see the base coming in before we even set it in with any powder or anything. So that is a good sign. And it's truly just blending in so beautifully. And I'm loving how it's coming out so far. Now I do go in and set the face with a one size powder. I like to press it into my hand and just go in and set everywhere that I put that highlight. And once we get done with that, we're going to go ahead and set underneath the contour as well. And I'm using this powder puff from Beauty Blender. And most of the time I buy my makeup during the Sephora and the Ulta sales. That's when they have the best deals and I like to stock up on my favorite products. Now, once we have this entire face set with that one size powder, I'm going to go in and bake. This is something I recently started doing and noticed a big difference. I have dry skin and I was like, I'm not baking any powder onto my face, but y'all, it leaves my face so smooth and not dry at all. And it gives me that bright under eye that I had always been looking for before I started baking my face. But the key is to tap into the powder, but tap it on the back of your hand. Or you can do the palm of your hand to get that perfect base. I'm going to go in with a clean brush just to wipe off some of that powder before we go in and set it again. Now I'm picking up the Sephora microsmooth to smooth out all of that powder. Major shout out to Alyssa Ashley. She put me on years ago and I have not put it down. I'm using this Juvias Place bronzing palette to contour, and I'm going to take both shades and press it where we contoured. And here we just set in that cream contour with a powder contour. And this really is just bringing back in that warmth into our face that we lost with all of that powder and highlights. Everywhere I put that cream contour is where I'm going to be putting this powder. I don't know, but I really miss the OG YouTube makeup era, and I'm getting back into that. So I'm going in with this Mented bronzer just to go right on top. Just a little bit of this because I just love the way it blends in with that Juvias Place bronzer, and it just looks so pretty. I'm going to use two blushes. One is Haus Labs and one is Juvias Place. I'm using the orange and the pink, and I'm just going to blend them out. And I feel like once I add blush, you can just see the whole look coming together. So now it is time to wipe off the rest of that bake on my nose. And I'm going to set the bottom of my face with this Charlotte Tilbury pressed powder. It is the little one, but it goes a long way. I've had it for like a year. So yeah, I'm just going to set underneath just so we can blend it in where I did that bake underneath the contour. And I'm taking this Morphe setting spray. It really blends in nicely with powder products, and if you feel like you're looking cakey, you won't be looking cakey with this product. And I'm just taking some of my favorite lashes, the Ebony Lashes in 06. I'm using the KKW Beauty lip liner to line my lips. I know this product is discontinued, but I do believe that she has come back with some lip liners, so by Skin. So I have to go in and look, but this is my holy grail lip liner, and I just have been holding on to it because it just works so good. Next, I'm using this Juvias Place lip gloss. It's like a lip gloss lipstick kind of moment. I really do like the same lip gloss lip combo every single time, so I love this combo. And last but not least, I'm using the Makeup by Ari to set it. And yeah, this is the final product. I lost a clip of me using the NYX matte spray, but I did go in with the NYX matte setting spray, and y'all, this is so beautiful. Like I said, it takes me like an hour, hour and a half. Let me know if this video was helpful. I truly love this Glam. I think it came out perfect. And I will definitely see y'all on the next video. Let me know in the comments what y'all would like to see from me next when it comes to makeup. And I'll see y'all later. Bye.